I love that you were really paying attention to what I said in that other video, because this is one of the biggest points that I was trying to make. And it actually is like a summary of what I go into thorough detail in chapter 2 of my book. So that chapter is about healing your relationship with yourself. And specifically, there's a subsection about emotional regulation. And in that section, I describe in detail what it would look like to actually teach a little human emotional regulation skills and emotional intelligence when they're dysregulated about something, and how empathy is an important part of that to help us, the reader, right, or the person reading, understand how they maybe were not given that. Because a lot of people, when they express distress about things when they were a little human, their parents were failing to have empathy. And the problem with that is no empathy means no perspective taking, and no perspective taking means no good teaching. Because if I am seeing the situation through my lens and not yours, that would be the equivalent of being angry at your toddler for not knowing how to do calculus because you know calculus. It's the equivalent, right? And you would say, well, that's ridiculous. How could my toddler know calculus? Yep. It's also ridiculous to expect them to not be upset, or for our parents to expect us to not be upset by like the color of our spoon, which is like an example that I use in the book to help us understand how that deprived us of that emotional intelligence and emotional regulation teaching. Because empathy leads to us being able to see reality for what it is, which includes taking other people's perspectives, which allows us to bridge the gap between where someone is at and where we would like them to be. Because if I want to help you increase your understanding, I cannot expect you to have my current level of understanding. I must instead meet you at yours and say, if you're having this level of distress, what does that tell me about your level of understanding of the situation? And how do I use empathy and subsequently perspective taking to meet you where you're at, to get you to where I would like you to be? And also having realistic expectations that that's going to take time, because after all, when we were little humans, our brains were under construction. And if you made it this far, please, before you go, just keep in mind that this video was a very small taste of the type of mental health wisdom and skills that I go thoroughly over in my book and teach in my book. My book is 5-star rated, and if you want to find it and learn about it, please start here. Please start right here, okay? Because when you go here, at the very top of the page, you're going to see, look at the very top of your screen, you will see a thing to click on it, and then that will take you to the right page where you get a lot of your frequently asked questions answered. I like people to go there first, because that way you can understand what my book is actually about and understand that it's still for all humans. My readers are of all identities. But again, just go here. I promise it'll answer everything.